What's good? What's good? Sipper Snip. What's good, y'all? Your boy is the mic here with us. What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? What is going on? Welcome back to another episode of Sips and Sniffs, man. I am your host, your boy, Hidden Gems, back in the building, man, and we are ready to have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? This is community conversation, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna sit back and talk tonight, man. I got some things to say. Now, again, I hate that I have to do this, but for those who are questioning, let me just go ahead and run. Where is it? Let me go ahead and run the intro that includes our disclaimer, all right? Because I know some people get a little sensitive about the topic. So let's go ahead and run that disclaimer.
Warning. Please be advised. The opinions expressed on the show are for entertainment and discussion purposes only and should not be taken as universal facts nor professional advice. We are simply sharing our personal, often strong, and sometimes controversial perspectives. These views are ours and ours alone and are rooted in our own experiences and preferences. We ask that you listen to the show with an open mind. We aim to foster discussion and disclaim any liability for any personal decisions, purchases, or reactions. Tune in, challenge your perceptions and your nose. Viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah. Y'all already know what it is, all right? Y'all seen the little video that I put together from the Sin Explorer trip, John C. and everybody. Shout out to everybody that was in the video. Shout out to everybody that's here today, man. Had to go ahead and get the disclaimer out of the way. But what's going on to everybody over there on Instagram, man? What up, Unique World of Fragrances? May, what's going on? All right. Well, yeah, man. Today, as we did last week, we're going to continue our conversation about the sins of Fragomm. What's going on, Smell Goods? What's good, Kev? All right. We're gonna talk about it, man, because I can't be a part of a community that I can't hold accountable for their actions, their statements, the way they view things. You know what I'm saying? And it's not to necessarily change people's opinions, but to kind of steer their mindset, to make sure that we're all heading in the right direction, man. What's going on to everybody over there on IG? All right. Now, today, as you saw in the title, we're going to be discussing arrogance and pride. All right. Now, I know some of y'all are saying, Jims, those aren't sins, but they are the sins of Fragomm. And with this being such a glorious Sunday, we're going to talk about it, all right? Now, I know when we talk about Christianity and whatnot, you got the 7 deadly sins. What is it? Gluttony, pride, some other ones and whatnot. Let me see here. When it comes to Christianity, you got 7 deadly sins, all right? And those deadly sins are pride, greed, lust, envy, gluttony, wrath, and sloth, all right? Now, when it comes to Fragomm, we got different ones, and that's where I am going ahead and putting my foot in the ground and talking about some of these sins of Fragomm. And like I said, today we're going to talk about arrogance and pride, all right? Now, pride is both shared in both Christianity as a sin, and it is definitely a Fragomm because it can get you in a bad look and get people to viewing you a certain type of way, get you in a certain mindset when it comes to discussing fragrances with other people. And we're going to talk about it today. But first things first, let me go ahead and get to the chat and talk about my sip of the day. Now, of course, it wouldn't be Sips and Sniffs show if I didn't have my Kool-Aid on me. I know that's nasty work, but I'm also going to be pouring up again some more of this Elemental Pecan Whiskey. Got my little glass. We're gonna go ahead and sip and sniff. All right. Don't want to do too much. I might end up on the road later tonight to travel to a designated spot. But let's go ahead and get to the chat, man. Let me go ahead and get a sip and let's get to it. Ooh. If y'all haven't tried it, man, y'all go check out the Elemental, man. His website, you already know. I put it in the chat. I'll put it in the chat a little bit later. But that pecan whiskey is good. Smooth, man. Good as hell. All right, what's up, Dutch? First one in the chat. What's going on, my boy? It says, sin of the day, all types of decants and samples. I know you and Mundo had that little live on TikTok this morning, man. Great discussion. Good points, good topics, man. Hey, got to see you on there a lot more often. And hell, I need to be on there more often, as a matter of fact. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we're going to get to it. All right. Where we at? Let me see real quick. And you know what, y'all? Why not? I haven't done this before, but you know what? I've been on different platforms live, Instagram, YouTube. But you know what? Today, I'm going to go ahead and do a live on TikTok. Yeah, might as well go ahead and do this both ways on here. All right. Yeah. Let's see what happens, man. Let's see if I get any traction. All right. See if anybody comes in the chat. I'll be checking 3 different areas. Right now, I see y'all over there on IG. What's going on, Nate the Great, and everybody else. All right. But let me get back to the YouTube. If you are on TikTok right now or you're on IG, join me in these mean streets of YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So you can get the full experience. All right. And I can kind of converse with you, and so can the other Fragrance family in the chat, man. But let me go ahead and get back to the comments over here on YouTube, all right? Where we at? Rockboy T, what it do, baby? Hey, sin of the day is Faith by Odysseus the Victorious. Nice. All right, let me get in here. Will the Thrill, what's going on? Hit the thumbs up button on the way in. I do appreciate that. Hey, what's going on, user FM4, MP5, et cetera. What am I doing? I'm going live talking about fragrances, man. Hello. That J. Cole song, man. I love this shit. Anyway, speaking of Cole, man, hey, that new album, it's a hit. It's a banger. David Webster, what's good, man? Sin of the day is bomb number 9, Nomad. Nice. Percy, what's good, man? What's going on? All right. Hey, Dutch, just so you know, Cesar Chavez's little sister is on, man. She on live now. I just got the notification. If you want to head over there and harass her a little bit. Just joking. But anyway, what's going on, Dame, man? Sin of the day is ATH, Aaron Terrence Hughes, Supernova. Also, sin of the night will be Mood On Eclipse. All right. Nice. Kev already gave you that acknowledgement. What's going on, guy? Appreciate the handoff from earlier, man. I did watch your video. I'm going to have to do a review on Muslim Intense Black as well. But, dang, I'm surprised at that Eternal Vanille, that it really didn't wow you at all. You looked a little disappointed, as a matter of fact, man. You looked a bit disappointed. What up, Spreads Club? What up, baby? Hey, come on over here to the mean streets of YouTube. We over here, man. I see you in the chat over there on TikTok. So come holler at your boy on this side, man. My guy, Jason. Fragomm is a business. What's going on, baby? All right. Can you stop wearing Supernova? Hey, you know, hey, what was the name of that with Vince Vaughn and the little Asian dude was like, you've got cradle puppy syndrome, where you just love him so much, you squeeze him so much till he dies. That's Dame with the fragrance. That's Dame with every new fragrance he gets his nose on, boy. I tell you, boy. Marion, what's good, baby? What's going on? Samantha, how you doing? Already? You are so kind by coming by, man. Appreciate you for being here. Marion says, sin of the day is Liam Graham. Figasm. Nice. Little savoir-faire there. All right. Simone, what's good? Pride goeth before the fall. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Let me see here. Rock Boy T Internet must have gems going nuts. And Terrence, what up, baby? The whole king. The whole king. What's going on, man? Reg, of course, center of the day is LV Ombre Nomad. Smelling good. A little spicy animalic good. All right. Go sit in the corner on your own live. Not yet. Not yet. My guy Toasty6906 said, "Why are your eyes so big?" I don't know, man. You have to talk to my mom and dad about that, man. I was born this way, you know. Hey, some things you just gotta learn to deal with. And my eyes being big was one of them I had to accept at a young age, baby. Dave, I ain't wore it in weeks. You see? Nah, I don't know about that, Dave. We have to clock you on that one. But yeah, so we're at the bottom of the chat, man. What's going on, Nate the Great? What's good, my boy? All right. Little charm. All right. But yeah, man, look. So we're gonna be talking about it real quick, but as you know, I gotta throw a fragrance in here. And y'all, I got asked about this one not too long ago. All right. Got asked about this one not too long ago. Another one that my boy Neve sent out to me, man. Shout out to him and French Avenue for our little PR package they sent me, man. Let's go ahead and check it out. This is going to be my next review. All right. I got one on the way for hypothermia. And I got one on the way for forbidden fruits, you know. But this is the one we're going to discuss briefly tonight. All right. I'm going to go ahead and spray some on skin and then let it sit. And we're going to come back to it at the end of the show. All right. Hold on one second. What we got here? The Procurer. What's good, my boy? Scent of the day is Mashrabia, layered with vintage radio, both by Latafa. Indeed. Mashrabia is the dupe of Killian's Smoking Hot. Very good. The apple that's so deep it can be miscategorized as cherry at times. I love it. Love it. And then, of course, vintage radio, which is the dupe of Paragon by Initio. Nice little plum and apple. All right. Well, I got that off, y'all. Hey, you see what we're doing? Little touch me, tease me, kiss me, and caress me. Hold on tight and don't let go. Baby, I'm about to explode. But yeah, man, a little tease me from the house of French Avenue, or should I say from the house of aromatics by way of French Avenue. And man, look at this, y'all. I know a lot of people think it's gaudy, big. They don't necessarily like his name being on here, you know, with that reminding you of the little Pride. What is it? The Pride. What was the movie? Will, help me out. I forget what it is, but it was like Love and Pride, or Love Comes Before Pride. But anyway, you know, I know some people don't necessarily like that. It's a bit gaudy, a bit too much for some. But for some reason, you know, I like it. I think it's nice. I think when he has 10 of them up there and you've got them all sent up there, it stands out on your shelf. All right. It tells the world whose fragrance it is. You know, I can't be mad at it. Would it be my first choice? No, but it's not bad. I actually kind of like it. I respect it. You know, I mean, I've seen some bottles from these from French Avenue and some of the Middle Eastern, some of the lesser Middle Eastern brands and whatnot, and they have been god ugly. All right, let's be honest. Lattafa's Mahir Legacy. Who the hell wanted to run around? I mean, it was almost like a bootleg, bad, ill-advised attempt to get something of, you know, what is it? Mind Games. So Mind Games has the chess pieces, but nobody has the horse head. And so Mahir Legacy gave you that the rook look. All right. Shout out to May's Nose, man. She said her fragrance of the day is Siren from Fragrance Du Bois. All right. A little sweet, beautiful, beautifully sweet fragrance there. But yeah, man. So, hey, we got Tease Me here. All right. Let's go ahead and get this in the air. I actually like that in the air. That probably puts on a hell of a damn sillage. Let's see here. I'm sorry if I don't. I'm sorry. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get it on skin. All right. Let's see what we got here. Put that on there. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the notes and let's see what I get from here. Let's see what it says I'm supposed to get. And let's see what I get. Definitely get something tea, citrusy, very aromatic. Man, hold on. Believe it or not, this is actually good. And this is not me shilling for a friend. This is actually pretty damn good for a tea fragrance. Yo, it's got some sweetness underneath it. I mean, some underlying. Oh my. Hold on, yo. All right. So what we got here is ginger, lime, black tea. Man, let me get this on so y'all can see some of this ish. Lego. There we go. There we go. All right. So what we got here, all right, is ginger, lime, black tea, cardamom, hedione, all right, geranium, olibanum, tonka, patchouli, vanilla, and amber. Y'all, this is really good. So basically off top, I get the citrus from the lime, all right? I get a bright, shiny, vibrant lime blended well with some black tea. It's almost like if you poured just a tad, for some people, a tad bit too much lime juice in your tea. There is a light, soft spice in here. It's nothing heavy, well blended, man. It's pretty good. I am picking up almost a soft, very soft floral. I guess that's from the geranium. I'm not really sure what hedione smells like, so I can only assume that it might be. The reason why I'm picking it up is because geranium is usually not one that's like overbearing or very noticeable. So I can only imagine that the hedione in here is also providing a little strength of floral in here. But y'all, then underneath I get a little sweetness. Got to be from the tonka bean, a little powderiness as well. A little sweetness from the vanilla, perhaps the amber. Y'all, this is good. This is a hell of a tea fragrance. Yo. Shout out to Neeb. Shout out to Aromatics. Shout out to French Avenue. Look, I tell you what, I was quite impressed with that Dynasty by Lattafa for being an African Rural Boy tea blend. It's actually really good too. Wore it a couple of times to a couple of workouts. Was impressed. Enjoyed it. Gave me about 6 hours, with the sweat and everything. But yo, I'm telling you right now, this tease me. This tease me is damn good, y'all. It's damn good. All right. Damn good. I'm being honest with you. Yo. Sweet citrusy tea. Sweet citrusy tea. Yo. Lime tea with a scoop or two of sugar in it. Man, this is good. This is good. Simone, you say, is it you or have I changed the setup again? No, man, I haven't changed the setup. It's the same one. Yeah, still same setup. Unless you're looking at the aromatics boxes behind me. I don't have the what you call it, the two that I've been taking around with me, Forbidden Fruits and Frostbite. I don't have those on me, so that's why you don't see those behind me. But other than that, everything else has been the same for a couple of weeks. Seems soulless. Yeah, something like that does. Let me get in here. Does said that on the other one. That the other one I'm curious about. Okay, yeah. Procure Nose. Tease Me is quite nice. Above Pleasant. Sweet. Oh, yeah. This is good. What up, Rafan? Man, sampling Tom Ford, Boy Pacifique, and Chris Collins, Lust ou Delice. It said Dulce, but I think it's Delice. Or I don't know. But Lust Oud is a beautiful fragrance. I like it. Gourmand effect, very good, long lasting, not too heavy, beautifully blended. Yeah, enjoy, my friend. Enjoy. You said I'm going to need to have both of them to your collection. Yeah. Now, Boy Pacifique, I want to say that I smelt that at the time when I went to Neiman's or was it Nordstrom, and I was up there smelling it. I got a chance to smell it with Yvonne Jacqueline, the I guess he's the educator for Parfums de Marly, and we were over there talking about it and that fig and that new fig joint by Tom Ford, and it's good if I'm not mistaken, man. Yes, Simone, that was the movie. Do the Right Thing was the movie, and my guy Radio Raheem had Pride and Love or something like that on his. I forget what they were called, but that's why I was checking. Oh yeah. See, Dave, you know what? At times I love you. At times I agree with you. At other times I can't stand you, and I definitely disagree. But today's one of those times I agree with you, brother. It's not the best looking bottle, but it's catchy on the shelf. Jason, of course, with the usual hate. Okay. Love and hate. My bad. It's been a minute, baby. It's been a minute, man. I got a million things going through my mind. All right. Radio Raheem, appreciate you. Thank you, Marion. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's your son. And you ain't but 40-some years old, boy. Get out of here. All right. Dave said the Mahir Legacy bottle is cheeks. It really is, man. Like they were trying to do something that Mind Games was doing, but they got the wrong piece. They got the wrong chess piece to set it up with. Oh, you've seen them in person there. What up, Mr. Clark, man? Said today is Myth Blue Wood already, man. Look, just because Neve shouted you out, don't give him a pass on those ugly balls. Chill out, man. Chill out. Look. Honestly, look. The bottles are nice. All right, the bottles are nice. I understand it's a big gaudy, a bit out of the taste for those who like your FDBs and whatnot, style of bottles and whatnot. I get it. All right, I definitely get it. But the one thing that I like most about the bottle and the presentation is honestly, I like how when you put them back into the box, all right. Yeah, you got the brass knuckle effect on the aromatics, but when you put it back in the box, I ain't gonna lie, I like how the box is set up like so. All right. I don't know. It's a gimmick. Call me a gimmick lover or whatnot. Hey, it is what it is, but I like that. And this Tease Me as a tea fragrance, Jason, might want to check it out. It's actually pretty damn smooth. Not very synthetic at all. Well blended. It's good, man. I might have to send you a decant for real. It'll get there in time. I'll send it out with Mr. with Sean's, man. Hopefully it gets to Florida this time, but it'll stay in Florida instead of coming back to my ass. Let me get in here. Dave said, I like the bottles. I'm not going to lie. They're big as hell, though. Yeah. You know, I mean, what better way? Look, the bottles are artistic in that the bottles say something that when you have them on your shelf behind you, no one has to ask, hey, what bottle is that? Because it says big as daylight, aromatics, all right? Aromatics. If nothing more, you're going to know it came from Neeb, all right? So, hey, it is what it is, man. Old ass Gen X. What up, Curtis, man? What's going on, my boy? Hey, glad you up and able to come in, man. Hey, shout out to Curtis. I saw him. He did. I don't know if he's done another one since, but shout out to him, man. I saw an interview that he had with another reviewer, man. Great conversation. Hey, y'all go check him out, baby. Y'all know the link is in the description for the interview that we had. Check them out, y'all. Look, Will said, Simone, he's not sending you a bottle, so you can tell the y'all some haters, man. I don't want to hear this. Look, Mary, I didn't jump off. Oh, I didn't jump at the beer and was wondering about it also. Okay, okay. Yeah. I'm wondering how is the Seamless Soul? Man, I got some samples. Seamless Soul was actually pretty good. It's a dissipation. It's not a journey. Okay. So they're still designer-esque fragrances. All right. Now, George will tell you that he's not designer, but everything that I've smelled and that I've kept has been designer level fragrance. And there's no slight in that. Just accept it. You know what I'm saying? It's just what you got to accept, you know. But he made some good fragrances. And the three E-Beer, aka Top Rope, as my boy Dutch likes to call it. All right. It was a good vanillic fragrance. It really was. It was good. Well, as you can see, I don't have a bottle. I mean, hey, if it was sent to me, you know, I'd wear it occasionally. I'd review it, but I ain't paying for it. All right, I ain't paying for it. Not that 155. Not right now. Now, the Seamless Soul was the one that I was debating on going back and forth with because it's citrusy, sweet apple, well blended. It does have kind of a fougere-ish feel. The dry down is all the way to kind of a sweet woods and whatnot. It was good though. I would honestly say that I might be willing to pay that 150 price tag for it. But also with Ross's, it was good, but I just couldn't see myself purchasing it, you know, for 150. No shot at him or whatnot. It was just, you know, I'm a man about money. Y'all know I'm a math major. I like to throw that out there. Thank you, Will. All right. But, you know, it got to make sense. Both that starts with a S and a C. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I got several coconut strong fragrances with lime in it, you know, and I had them. And unfortunately, it wouldn't have been a good investment for me, being that I'm still trying to grow my love for citrusy fragrances. And I'm not into it right now. So yeah, Seamless Soul is pretty good. Sunkissed Island is actually pretty good. I'd say Seamless Soul would get an 8.5, an 8 from me. Sunkissed Island would get probably like a 7.25, 7.5, which is good. And E-Beard, I'd have to give it a 7. I'm just not on that vanilla kick. You know, my boy Walt might like it because he's a vanilla freak. Super freak. But as for me, yeah, I wasn't feeling it like that. But you know, to each his own. Whoever bought it and paid that 150, I'm sure I'm sure you're not losing anything. I'm not here to hate on it. You good, man. Those are good fragrances. But yeah, I couldn't pull the trigger on them either, man. I just couldn't. Just said it's not bad. Neeb, I'm here for the body. This thing. Oh, hell. I haven't smelled Island Kisses. Oh, this guy. Here we go. We're going to get past that. Need me watch this. Yeah, Simone, you calling up all deaf ears. My boy is asleep right now, all right? We are 10 hours behind, all right? My boy is knocked out, hopefully, you know, if he ain't still doing content and whatnot, all right? You may watch the replay, yeah, and then talk about it in his next video. Look, and it's hilarious because Will was the first person to say, "Oh, he gave you a shout out." When I watched it, I said, "Damn, that man threw me under the bus." That man over there telling people, I'm talking about, this guy don't go out. He talking about what he compliments and whatnot, but he ain't going outside. You can tell. Hilarious, you know. But yeah, man, let me go ahead. Neeb and his track hog riding around giving 3 mLs to people at the crosswalk. Not in Dubai, baby. Not in Dubai. Look, what up, Sim Balls, man? What's good, dog? Hey, still of the day is Tilia B. All right, Tilia B. What is that? Is it Tilia? Oh, Tilia by Marc-Antoine Barrois. Okay. Yeah, Marion, I wasn't. I get it. You weren't moved by it. Like I said, designer level, good for those who like it. You know, and we'll leave it at that. To each his own. Right. Dutch had Chris Collins' lust is straight. All right, Dutch. Someone put him in timeout because this dude right here be creating his own names off of other people's work. Sometimes I don't even know what he be talking about the way he be renaming some of these fragrances. It's crazy work. All right. Island Kisses was shipped to. So you sit on a one-way trip and let me guess, 12 picked it up, huh? All right. 12 scooped it at the airport. All right, I got you. All right. In that case, those bottles are cheap. But send them to me for the free 99 and they're better than Zershop. Look at this guy. Because it's a business, right, Jason? You finally getting it, my friend. Look at that. Gotta try a smelter from his house. Is good? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hey, Chief of DC, what's good, baby? What's going on, man? Look, what up, crew? My guy, man. Lust is definitely. It's. I don't even know what to say. Lust Dude is definitely full bottle worthy. I like the chocolate though. Yeah, definitely. They look better in the box. Indeed, they do. That's such a hater. Don't be like Jason. And here go Will. The color grading on the bottles is nice though. And he may be, baby. He may be. The design is nice, man. Hey. Well, hey, thank you for the memory. Because I was thinking, oh, wait. I need to go ahead and get started. This guy, these guys. Hold on. Let me make my way all the way down here, man. Rafan said, I just purchased Virtus Rouge Rebel, their new cherry, raspberry, apple, cinnamon, vanilla, and leather fragrance. Along with Kajal Icon. I can't wait until they arrive. 2 weeks away. Yo, Joma boy. Joma be treating you like you waiting on Christmas presents, boy. Hey. And your boy got that icon. You see the icon up there? You see the icon? Yeah. That passion fruit is nice, man. I need to check out that Virtus. Take the sugar-free soda drinking gas to the corner. I ain't worried about it. As I look at my fragrance shelf full of all aromatic fragrances, now I kind of feel like they are giving me the diesel only, the brief fragrance line vibes. The fist with the brass knuckles. Oh, yeah, man. Hey, they got a look to them, man. But I ain't worried about it, man. I'm not worried about it. Yeah, Virtus does have some heat. Procure said, I purchased Seamless Soul and Sunkissed Island fragrances. I like them both. With all the Coconut Beach vibe fragrances, I do feel it would have been priced right. And that's the thing. I just couldn't get myself to purchase. Yeah, I just couldn't get myself to purchase it at that price for what I've already bought and what I already have and know is out there for a more acceptable price for me right now. You know what I'm saying? Hey, check this out. Hey, man. D3L money. D3L, baby. Hey, look. You have a bright future, my man. All you got to do now is go ahead and get in front of the camera, all right? Put it in a bottle and hold it up and say exactly what you're saying. He say, I like to sniff my own farts. Some people say it's nasty, but for me, it's like good old spicy wine. You like your own farts? No, not me. But, if that is your fragrance of choice, then, so be it. You should tell us about it more. Hey, do that. Get in front of the camera and let us know, man, for real. Hey, I like the way you put this together in this comment. For real, man. Hey, got some good work. Should look into that. Hop on screen. We'll come out and support. Anyway. All right. William said, Rafan, I like that one. It's a beast. All right. Serenade is one of them ones. Yes, it is. If we're talking about Serenade by Viva More, definitely one of the ones. All right. But if you're talking about Serenade from, yeah, you're probably talking about the. Oh no, you're still talking about Virtus. Yeah, I've never heard of the Serenade by Virtus, but man, for real. SB said, Jump Shop is all right with me because I order fragrances that are in stock and ready to ship. Yeah, as long as you're doing that, man. But when you put that 2-week notice on there, when you get something that has a 2-week notice, just know that 2 weeks could increase to 4 weeks at any point in time. I'm just saying. Hey, for sure, comedy gold, baby. I'm telling you. All right. All right, Rafan said, I heard the mango and serenade is fire. All right. Should have been had it, but got around to a few others before buying it. Virtus Oud Noir is my favorite out of the few I have. All right. Hey, no problem, man. Hey, always, always. I really do appreciate you for coming by, boy. If I had got my nose on the Bob Marley fragrances before 2 weeks ago, I would have gotten a couple of them. Instead, the Perfumania store at the local outlet mall has them on the buy one, get one 50% off sale. No. Procure, not buy one, get one 50% off. It's buy one at full price, and anything that you purchase with it afterwards is half off. So if you buy one at, what is it, like $100 and some, $120, and you choose to get 4 of them, the other 3 are at $60 each. Yes, my friend. So buy one full price and get anything else in the purchase half off. And trust me, I only know because, well, your boy definitely took advantage of it. I bought one and I got the other 2 for half off. All right. So, yeah. And the ones that I got, my guy, are Simmer Down now. Simmer Down with that Star Elise. All right. I got Lights Down Low. Beautiful. All right. And, of course, Place of Peace, one of my favorite tea fragrances as of right now. One of my favorite tea fragrances as of right now, baby. Yeah. And shout out to my girl SC, the World Traveler, and shout out to my girl Carrie Bad Gal Frag, because they were the ones that put me onto the brand. They were the ones that told me about it, and they were the ones who introduced me to Perfumania, who had the great discount. Yes, sir. Yes, $135, and so the rest of them are like $65 or $67.50. Yeah, they're great, man. They're really good. Rafan said, I don't mind waiting 2 weeks. I'm never in a rush, all right, to receive fragrance. I'm sure, man, especially with your collection. You got enough to go through while waiting. So definitely, I understand it, man. I definitely get it. But all right, so let's go ahead and get to the topic at hand. All right, so as you know, we're talking about the sins of Fragomm. And as you've seen the title that I was posting up there, the sins that we're going to talk about today are arrogance and pride. All right. Now, here's the funny thing. All right. Here is the funny thing. So, a lot of people don't talk about arrogance. All right. They really don't discuss how much arrogance is a problem. All right. But it is. Now, y'all, I already ran the disclaimer, so I shouldn't have to say anything else. But, all right, here's the thing. We have got to take the competitive nature out of being in Fragomm. All right. Only when it becomes I'm better than you, my collection is better than you type stuff do we have little 2 cents to say. All right. Now, I know some of y'all probably look at me and say, Jims, you always clowning people. I got jokes. All right. So if you don't like my jokes, then so be it. But I got jokes. So you talk about Zahadov, a joke is coming out. All right. Even if I have it on shelf and I wear it, I don't give a shit. Okay. I'm going to have a joke. We're going to call it mid. We're going to call a lot of stuff mid. And then you're going to look up and you're going to say, but Jims, ain't that on your shelf? And I'm saying, yeah, but it's mid and I love it. All right. Because it's funny. It's comical. In the moment, I love it. I love to make people laugh. So don't take everything I say so serious. Take it with a grain of salt at times. All right. But there are some people that get way too worked up in here, and they get worked up for the wrong reasons. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. Look, let's talk about this. All right. Let's talk about what should we talk about? Let's talk about arrogance. All right. Let's talk about arrogance. All right. Now, you know, your boy, the teacher came out and, hey, I got to discuss it. What up, Callie? What up, Dave, man? What's going on, baby? How you doing? Callie, message me. I got an opening that just opened up on weekends. I got the month of March that just opened up. We got to talk. I know we've been waiting. Hey, shout out to him, y'all. If you ever want, man, look, this is the guy with the nicest hair. All right. He got that Johnny Bravo little comb back. Hey, my boy be fresh to death. My boy be clean on the camera, man. But look, of course, everybody already knows I told you. I met the guy, met Dave at Sin Explorer. Great conversation, man. I've been back and forth trying to get him on here with a whole bunch of other people, man. I've got my planner organized. I set up some other interviews, and I'm ready to have that conversation, man. I'm ready to have that conversation, brother. Hey, so appreciate you for coming out. You know, I'm gonna get at you. I promise. I'm gonna send you my number on there tonight. All right, so we can talk it out, man, for real. All right, but so let's talk about it. All right. There's a lot of arrogance in here, and I often see it amongst the men, which is unfortunate because, you know, in our space I believe we get along so well, but a lot of times there's a lot of arrogance brewing, and some of it stems from several different areas. You know what I'm saying? Some of it comes from people's pocket sources or lack thereof, or a lot of times it's internal stuff that is projected externally. All right. And this is not to call anybody out. If a hit dog hollers, you already know what it is. All right. A hit dog hollers. If someone comes out and starts pretending like they got hit, complaining and whatnot, you already know what it is. All right. They took it. I ain't called nobody out, but I am saying it exists. You know what I'm saying? Just look at the shirt. If they're wearing it, it is what it is. All right. But you know, of course, your boy went to Chat GPT and got some speaking points and whatnot. And, you know, let's just talk about it, man. All right. I typed it into Arrogance and Fragomm. You know, the common forms of fragrance snobbery. Okay, let's just be honest. It's called snobbery to some. Okay, and the niche or nothing mentality. It says there's a vocal group that believes if a scent is sold in a department store, it's beneath them. They act as if anything costing less than a certain amount, $300 typically is what what ChatGPT said, is just scented water for the masses. You know, that's cool. All right. There's also a group that hounds on the reformulation. All right, the reformulation police, as they call it. All right. While reformulations are real, some use this knowledge as a weapon to condescend to newer collectors. Oh, you like Aventus? Too bad you didn't smell the 2011 version, you know, and batch code so-and-so, 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 because that was a beauty. That was the best one ever. Who cares? I got a bottle of Creed and I like it. And I like it. It's real. Just the way it's made. But yeah, man, it's a lot of people using insignificant facts to kind of downgrade people's experiences, and nothing can be said more than how people take to bashing clones nowadays more than anything. Now, are the clones up to date? Are they up to the performance and whatnot of some of the more elite niche brands? No, they're not. Are they artisanal and artistic to the fullest? No. Are they copying and duping people? Some are, and some just claim that they are because they grasp on any relation of a combination of notes to say that this is it. It's just this with a twist. And the truth of the matter is, sometimes it's just the reviewers are too much of a lazy ass to get out there and describe the fragrance and how it breaks down as opposed to just doing a quick comparison to something else. I don't care if it's a 14-minute video. If this mother sucker is spending 9 minutes of it trying to compare it to something else, to me, that's lazy. Talk about the fragrance and what it does on its own. I don't give a shit. All right. And in doing so, you would be able to have a different experience. I really believe this, but too many times people are too busy trying to, lessen, depreciate other people's experience in Fragomm, not understanding that the whole point of Fragomm is to experience fragrances on all levels. I think arrogance hinders people from being the best version of a Fragomm member that they can be, because it almost puts in a mindset of elitism to which you start warding off people that otherwise you could be helping to introduce to artisanal fragrances or designers or whatever it may be, niche, But if every time all we keep hearing is, oh man, y'all going for those dupes, or y'all like that stuff, it's not even natural oils and whatnot. Bro, sometimes you gotta ask yourself, are you here to separate yourself from everybody? Or are you here to talk about your experience alongside of everybody? Because that's what it really comes down to. Fragomm, to me and to so many others, is about the experience that you get, all right, from smelling and experiencing different fragrances, whether it be the ones that you sample, the ones that you buy, whatever it is. Hey, will do, my boy, will do. All right. Yes, he has a hell of a collection, man. But at the end of the day, your experience is your experience. And whether it's with dupes, which are on one level, or designers, which are on a different level, which are niche or artisanal, bro, you're still a part of Fragomm. No matter what you're doing, as long as you are enjoying your experience, that's all that's necessary. And I think a lot of people are losing that, or a lot of people are running people off from having a good experience with Fragomm because they are too busy being judgmental in an effort to kind of catapult themselves above people, or even if they're not trying to put themselves above, they're in a sense pushing others down. And that's one of the things I try to stay away from. That's why I've always talked about my experience on every level of perfumery that we have. That's it. HBK said that's because a lot of dudes in Fragomm got Revenge of the Nerds energy. You did say that the other day, and you might be right, man. It's just like, hey, bro, just come and talk about what you like. Hey, throwing uppercuts, for real. That boy says we're lames when they were younger and found a lane that they could be accepted and flex. And that's the thing. If you're already accepted, why flex? I can see you going back and flexing on the people that might have hurt your feelings back then, but you're in Fragomm. A lot of us are accepted. Why flex on us? Why flex on us? You know what I'm saying? Look, the Rock Boy T said those colognes are scents that diseased peasants wear. Exactly, man. Look, Dutch. Yeah, it'd be disrespectful when I talk about acts, because until the day that you come on camera, because you're on camera a lot now. All right, you're on camera a lot now. And not one time have you ever held a container of Axe in hand. When you show us a container of Axe in hand and you do a formal review for it, brother, I'm telling you right now, I will literally stop being disrespectful about your Axe talk. All right. Until then, miss me with that shit. All right. I don't even care. I don't even care. Yeah, definitely corner Simone. All right. Mitra, what's good, man? To be honest, the issue of Fragomm is people can't mind their own damn business. You might be on to something there. But honestly, I would be inclined to agree with you, Mitra. But the truth of the matter is, you're on YouTube, you're on Instagram, you're on TikTok. Anything you post is their business. Anything that people can come across is their business. So technically, you put it out there, people going to comment on it. You know what I'm saying? Just like right now, I'm doing this. I'm sure there are people that are going to comment on the conversation. They're going to sit up there and talk about, who the hell are you? You know what I'm saying? Even if they don't type it in the comments, they gonna sit up there and look and say, who's this asshole? You know, what does he know? He's only been in the game for a few years. You know what I'm saying? He think just because Neve's sending him stuff and he got a little 30 people in the chat, he think he's somebody? He thinks he's an authority? Well, to be honest with you, anybody if you got one person that's listening to what you got to say, you're an authority to some degree. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you how big my authority over or control over you should be. Honestly, I shouldn't have any control over you. But, you know, it is what it is. But I somewhat agree with you, Mitra. But at the same time, man, be honest with you. You know, hey, you put it on a public platform, and public means public. You know, anybody is susceptible to see it and have an opinion. So, you know, it is what it is, you know. Will said, did GBT, have pictures of the arrogant people in Fragomm? Yes, they did, but I'm choosing not to show those right now. Yeah, GBT has plenty of pictures. You know where they sent me? They directly sent me to Reddit. How about that? You know, where you got plenty of pictures and commentary of the arrogant people in Fragomm. How about that one? And not everybody on there is arrogant, but hey, you can find some, you know what I mean? But Ravon says, some designers still hit and are amazing. One of my most complimented senses is our Chrome United. Don't know what it is on my skin, but people always say I smell good, whatever I wear. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, designer. Look, I have got, bro. Oh, my God. Look, I got to find a way to hook this up. Y'all. So, as you know, I've been wearing and sampling, what is it? The aromatics joints, frostbite. I don't know why I keep wanting to say hypothermia. You know, it's screw Dutch. All right. But frostbite and what was the other one? And forbidden fruit. All right. I have literally been wearing them for the past couple of days to get a full all out experience of it. And y'all, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. When I tell you the feedback oh shit, this tease me is good. Hold on one second, y'all. Hold on. All right, here we go. Man, when I tell y'all, I got some ish for y'all because I actually went up there, sprayed it on a couple of coworkers. All right, sprayed it on myself, and I got some real live feedback. All right, from people that are enthusiasts, but they're not reviewers. They're not connoisseurs like us, but y'all, nonetheless, they love fragrances. They love smelling good. You know, I think that's another thing. A lot of people don't accept certain people as connoisseurs of this hobby because they think if they're not in it for the artisanal effect, then what are they here for? And the truth of the matter is, some people in Fragomm, brother, they just want to smell good. And that doesn't lessen lessen their experience or decrease yours or whatnot. It doesn't do any of that. But they're here to smell good. And you know what? Damn it, dupes do that for you. All right? Dupes do that for you. Give me 1 second. I'm over here trying to pull this up right now. All right. Because yeah, man, hey, I'm telling y'all right now, boy. Hey, when I tell y'all, and I work with everyday people, working men and women, and I got some of their feedback on what they thought about some of the fragrances. Some of them absolutely loved that blueberry and mango combination. Look, I'm going to pull up this information. I'm going to pull up this video, and y'all going to see for yourselves. They absolutely loved it. Man, it was ridiculous. Oh, there we go. All right. Oh, I just want to pull this up. All right. There we go. So, Ultra. Yep. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me go ahead and get to the chat. Hey, that chocolate axe is fire. Y'all niggas, boy, y'all on some other stuff. Rock love. Please don't change my perception of you. I'm going to stay in my bubble. Yeah. All right, Sean, chill out. Chill out. What up, Dad? What up, baby? Son of the day is Dapper Daddy. All right, all right. SB said clone fanboys do the same thing when they maximize the minimum by implying original fragrances cost $300. You're right. We all know that it is not true. None of that discourse is healthy. Exactly, man. I don't know what it is, though. It becomes a competition. This is where we start putting up pride into Fragomm. This is where everything starts going to shit. It's like, what are we talking about? Bruh, $50, $350. It don't matter. If you like it, you like it. Talk about it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I welcome all fragrances. That's why I review all fragrances. You know what I'm saying? Because it needs to be discussed. But, bruh, I mean, seriously, just because the fragrances that they choose don't match your standard of fragrances for yourself doesn't mean that they're any lesser of a fragrance enthusiast from you. You know, that's the crazy part. That's the crazy part. You know, the more we put pride in here, the less of an experience that we have overall. And that's the thing that's the sin of Fragomm and so many people. That is the sin of Fragomm. I'm still trying to pull these up, man. Dang, I didn't know I had videos from way back then. Good God. All right, when was it created? There we go. All right, let me go ahead and go through here. All right. Rafan said there is gas and trash in whichever genre of fragrances you choose. Indeed, man. Indeed. SB, what's good, bro? I'm having so much fun in my journey. I'm almost delusionally blind to the dick swinging bashing. Yeah, man, that's how you got to stay, bro, because if not, you can throw you off one way or the other, man. And that's the thing that sucks the most, man, that people's opinions and whatnot can throw it off other people's experiences or detour them from their own original or genuine discovery journey, you know, and I hate to hear it. I hate to see it, you know. Mitra said, in that case, scroll over. My mom taught me don't have anything nice to say, then don't say anything true. Okay, there you go. Now that I agree with. That I agree with. It ain't going to happen. You know what I'm saying? But that I agree with, you know, for sure. Go to hell, Dutch. Is there a frag out there called Viking? Yeah, Creed Viking. Then they've got Viking Barada. Yeah, it's out there. Jibs, I'm going to need you to put the pom-poms down for your channeling your you're channeling your inner Dame. Hey, Dame has come over. Dame is on my level now. You know what I'm saying? Because Dame, at first, I didn't know anything that Dame had that wasn't a dupe. All right. Now my boy got niche. My boy got a couple of designers. What? Dame trying to step up to the real world. You know what I'm saying? For the longest, I think the best niche that Dame had was Nazar. Rafal said, hey, I saw a Roger Elysium Poirot parfum at a Marshall's yesterday. Was mad I didn't have the additional $249 at my disposal yesterday. Sheesh. Look, the fact that you said $249 at a Marshall's is crazy to me. All right, that is crazy. Absolute crazy that it was there. But that's hilarious. I ain't gonna lie. That fragrance is old factory for $205. Oh, yeah. I'm glad you didn't have it at your disposal, Raf. Now you know better. All right. Exactly. All right. Dan says Seraphine Blue. Yeah. I got you. Hey, and I will check out the what you call it. I will check out the naughty dates in a second. I'll let that be the second one. I was going to touch base on the ones that we were going over earlier, but I am going to pull up. Give me a second, y'all. I am trying to pull up my files that I had from my coworkers, man. I want y'all to hear these honest assessments of the aromatics line, you know what I'm saying? And how people really feel about them. Like, these are real life people that if you wore these so-called clones, cheapies, whatever you want to call them around them, guess what? They're going to love you. They're going to ask you what you're wearing. They're going to go through all types of mad hell. If you anything like me and you're warming, inviting, and you're conversative, all right, they might even ask you to get them a bottle if you can. So, but this is the thing. People got to be more accepting, man. The whole point of Fragomm is to build a fragrance community. Fragomm. For those that weren't sure what the COM stood for, COM is short for community. Community. All right. And how can you have community if you're always trying to push yourself away from other people or separate yourself in a negative manner? You know what I'm saying? In a negative manner. You know, it's a little asinine to me, but hey, some people enjoy doing it. Some people do it. And hey, if that's your thing, then so be it. But yeah, man, Rock Boy T, we're going to have to talk, man. I got your message and everything, but we will talk. Oh, damn. Low quality version of speech. Yeah, we'll talk, brother. We'll talk. But for right now, let me go ahead and get back to this. I'm trying to making my way downtown. Trying to find these. God dang it. Okay, this is truly annoying, man. I'm trying to get in here and do these. All right, so it's not a screen recording. Okay, this was just a regular recording. Let's see. All right, I want to group them by the days they were recorded. All right. Now I want them to be. All right, sort by ascending. Hold on. Here we go. Let me get back in here. All right. They thought it stood for competition. Yeah, SB. It could very well be it, man. All right. Jim's catfished us with the thumbnail just to talk about the aromatics fragrances. Says the person who's been asking me all week about, hey, what does it smell like? What does it smell like? Don't even start it, Will. Don't even start. Don't even start. Dame said, okay, I'm back. Shawty had me out. Well, tell your daughter it's almost past her bedtime. Since Shawty had you out the loop, it's almost her bedtime. She need to go to bed. Yeah, exactly, Dutch. Define out the loop. I thought it was Fragomm. Oh, it's that too. As if you've seen Kev's special over there on his channel, it's definitely Fragomm as well. Definitively, it's Fragomm. All right. Let me see something, man. I don't understand why I can't find it, bro. Hey, here's one word to the masses. All right, when you record something, you go in there and you record anything. All right, anything. Make sure that you rename it, because if you do not rename it, man, I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be hard as hell to find later on. Let me see here. 12, 23, 41. All right. 12, 23, 41. Ah, there we go. All right. I'm getting that going. All right. Dan said, I ordered the nose training kit last night. I'm going to be ordering mine soon as well, Dan. Just got to give me time, you know what I'm saying? Switch of the jobs. We kind of, hey, we not quite, but we almost paycheck to paycheck now, baby. You know what I'm saying? With a little bit on the side. So I'm going to get mine soon, though. All right. I think sometimes influencers try to make it seem like dupes are way better. and it got a lot of people in their feelings. And that could be true. For those who saying dupes are way better, I have to disagree with that. They're not way better, but let me say this, y'all. Are they better than they used to be? Yes. All right. Let me start by pointing this out, because perhaps this needs to be said for real. It's unfortunate that it needs to be said, but perhaps this needs to be said. All right. These are not two of the same fragrances, but they are both dupes made in different times. This right here is Fire Your Desire by Paris Corner. All right, their mirror line. Very good for what it was back in the day, for what it provided, that Killian Angel Share DNA. Good, powdery, cheaper, more synthetic, a little dusty. You know what I'm saying? Quite dusty smelling in a sense, all right? But this right here is Royal Blend. This one, I believe, is the dupe of Angel Share on the Rocks, if I'm not mistaken. Smoother on skin, less synthetic feel, better put together, better blended. All right. Both of them dupes. All right. Both of them dupes. But this one, I mean, this pales in comparison as far as quality. It pales in comparison to this one, and it's noticeable to any nose. Okay. Any nose. When you get it on skin, this one right here is going to outperform quality-wise, blend-wise, and everything to this one, all right? Is this still enjoyable? Yes. Will people wear this and still have a good time, get compliments? Yes. But this right here, this is one that it'll get you all of that. And I think if you are growing in your fragrance journey as your preferentials and whatnot, this will actually increase your experience with yourself wearing this alone. Really good. Royal Blend, all right, by French Avenue. Beautiful fragrance. I like it. I like it. Definitely like it. Let me see here. Compost. Yeah, it might be Compost. Who was that? Who was this that said the com stands for comedy? It definitely is a little bit of that too. All right. Dave said, not my daughter, Negro. Hey, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? She be having you discombobulated too. Hell, especially when y'all ass be calling me. I be hearing you over there. She be having you lost too. She be having me lost. Hell. All right. She getting ready for bed. Yeah, see? Shout out to the sis of the frag community. All right. Simone, appreciate you, sweetheart. Hey, thank you so much. I'm guessing you didn't write anything because you're half asleep. All right. Cool. Some of these dudes is Fragomm minus the R. Yeah, man. Hey, yeah. Respectfully. Yeah, it'd be like that, man. Hey, Jims, you smell brother? Did I smell frostbite? Hold on, man. Let me get in here, Dave. I'm trying to see if I can upload this video real quick. You know what I mean? Trying to see if I can get this video of some of my coworkers, man. I did this on purpose too. I was like, yeah, my group gonna love to see this. You know what I'm saying? My group gonna love to see this when I put it in here. Look here, hold on. Where we at? All right. Kev said, leave Corey alone. He got a court date he got to prepare for. Hey, then he don't need to be watching my show right now. All right. He don't need to be watching my show when he's about to be on the go. Okay. That said, Dave had one of them cornrows and manicured toes, fitted capri pants, and parasucos. Nah, Dutch, I'd like to believe that, but you know they don't make them like that out there in North Carolina. Forbidden Fruit is the best one I've smelled. Forbidden Fruit is good, man. That spicy, citrusy feel with an earthy, dry down, little woods and whatnot. It's definitely my number. So far, I've only smelled like a few of them, but it's probably like my number 2, number 3. Frostbite right now is my number 3. The one that I actually like the most so far, y'all, believe it or not, is Xandal. It's freaking Xandal. I like the vanillic opening, but I love that chocolatey, gourmandish dry down. Y'all, it's good. I love it. I really do love it. Dust says, the court date even real, Kev? He might have made that up. Nah, brother. Those are public documents from the government. Yeah, that was a good one, Dutch. But no. We didn't. Hey, Kev, me, and several others then crossed the T's and dotted the I's. No, that brother's got a real documentation. Oh yeah, yeah. He can't fake the government docs, boy. No sir. Let me see here, man. They also got Royal Blend Needle. Yeah, I haven't smelt it yet, man. But yeah. What we got? He said he's launching in October. What are we talking about? Kev, he's steady talking about the fragrance brand he launching to gaslight and scam more people who have no clue about him. It's sad. No. Trust me. Word has already made way through the community, especially through IG. The My Streets, G Streets is what he's trying to hit up. Trust me, word has already gotten out there. You know your boy that told a few people that told a few people that told a few people. Kind of like Walt's introduction. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that Corey's ass needs to go back in. All right. Pause, if however you take it. But anyway, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you already know what it is. Hey, your nose is stuffy. How you smelling anything? No, my nose is running. So I cleared it. I cleared it before I got on screen with you, and that was it, man. Hey, I'm good now. As Kev said, Davey is a little more difficult time, all right, because search for him now, and the video I did comes up. Yeah. Sniffing memory. Hey, actually, Dutch, I'm pulling a dame, man. I'm pulling a dame. You know what I'm saying? I am sniffing things vicariously, all right, through other people's noses. But let me go ahead and show y'all this, man. Check this out, all right? And this is off of Frostbite and Forbidden Fruits, y'all. For anybody who was wondering if there are people, Fragomm is bigger than just us. And we know this because we see other people everywhere. But a lot of people forget about the working class men that actually contribute to all the clone and designer purchases that aren't aware of the niche. This is their niche. Check it out.
What you like it? What you got on it, Josh? All right.
I fuck with the vibe. What you got over there, man? You a smell steak?
Hey.
Oh, do toilet. Oh, that's it.
Hey.
It smell real similar to the shit you had last week.
I like this.
I like that. I heard of it. You got it on the TikTok shop?
Nah, my boy on the brand.
That's on the TikTok shop?
Yeah, actually, it is on the TikTok. Now that I think about it.
I
Yeah.
was looking at the bottle. It looked familiar.
Yeah.
Nice though, man.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Go ahead, get you one. Look at him.
Look at Corey.
You might as well put it on your wrist at that point.
I got my own shit on, man.
Oh yeah.
Trying to walk in somewhere. What the fuck? Smelling like a whole bunch of shit.
But
That's what I know.
Yeah,
that smells good.
yeah, man.
Thumbs up, my brother. Keep it going.
Hey, I give you.
Already. So you already seen it. You know what I'm saying? That's one video. I got a couple more that I got to let go that I'm going to bring up on here. But yeah, man, look, simple workers, they all buy fragrances. You know what I'm saying? Usually designer, some clones, but some of them got a couple of niche, they have some creeds and whatnot. But, the thing I love talking about them is that they just have a pure appreciation for the industry, for the artistry. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be low level, high level, mid level, clone, whatever. If it smells good, it just smells good. And I love talking to them about this stuff because it's pure. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you think Dutch was being facetious? Probably. He gets me every once in a while like that. Yeah. Dutch is a very clever guy. Very clever guy. Gems, you crazy. Nah, for real. Yeah, Kev had that immaculate SEO on that video to keep search results on lock for that day. Yeah, that was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I still laugh at that, man. Look, that's Chris CEO. Chill out, Dutch. Chill out, bro. What up, boss? Dame said Forbidden Fruit has definitely become what? It's own since I've had it. All right. At first I was like, it's cool, but yeah. But now, yeah, heat. I'm telling you, man. Hey, I'm about to break it out, Dust. Give me a second. Give me a second, baby. Hold on. Change is coming. Hold on. Don't worry about a thing. Hold on. You can run. Oh, wait, hold up. Hold up. Let me go in here and see where it is. Hold up. I got one more for y'all. Hold on. All right, let me see. Now, boy, these details be kicking my butt. 091750. All right. Let me get on here. Let me go ahead and bring this out. I already said it, but what up, boss, man? What's going on? How you doing tonight? All right, break that 90 days out. All right, I'm about to break it out in a second, man. Boss, nice winter hat, man. Yeah, hey, it's Texas, and I ain't gonna lie to you. All right, it's Texas, and it was like 46 degrees out here. It wasn't cold, but it was cold enough. All right, and your boy had to go ahead and wrap up them ears, man. I had to wrap up them ears for real. Damn, this tease me is good, y'all. This tease me is good as hell, boy. I tell you what. Say can't sleep, but otherwise fine. All right, well, hey, man. Hey, well, I tell you what. Perhaps you can laugh yourself to sleep. Maybe I got a few more jokes or whatnot. If you find them funny, let me know. But no, man, I'm sorry to hear that. But hey, just sit back and enjoy. But yeah, all right. So Dutch wants me to put the naughty dates on hand. All right. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let me go ahead and get it open. But first and foremost, let me go ahead and give a couple of other reactions, man. I like doing these. I'm going to be doing more of them in my videos, my reviews and whatnot, because I think it's important that people see that, you get out and you have a better understanding of what it is that people like or people are looking for, Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Let me see if this pulls up correctly, all right? Let me see 1 second, y'all. But while I'm doing that, let me go ahead and unwrap this, all right? So as you know, we got naughty dates, all right? Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Again, same presentation, different color, You see it. Exclusive, all right? Yeah, man, we're going to see what it is, all right? Now, I've heard my guy Noor Ali call it sexy pancakes and a number of other things. On top of that, I've heard plenty of people glazing it, I'm sure it's going to be pretty good. But let's see. One thing I'm curious about is some people have said it's its own. Some people have called it a clone of the Michael Jordan or what is it? The Bond #9 or whatnot. So let's see what we got, man. Let's see what we got, all right? Tease me is crazy. Nah, tease me is good, bro. I don't give a what nobody says. Tease me. Shit. Look, if my girl wear this, I'm gonna be teasing her. All right, let me tell you right now. Yeah, it's supposed to smell like New Harlem, is what I've been told. But we gonna see, man. I hate following suit. You know what I'm saying? I hate jumping off of cliffs behind the rest of the lemurs of Fragomm. So we're going to go ahead and get this on skin. All right. And for those who wondered, man, look. Ooh, that actually smells good. A little syrupy, a little maple syrup there. And y'all, it's perfect. Goes well with your boy's pecan whiskey. Again, I ain't got no commercial to do in the middle of my video like Walt. Shout out to Walt. I love him. But hey, the Elemento pecan whiskey, y'all. Hey, go Go get your taste buds on it, man. It's good. It is good. It's real good. Smooth as hell, man. Hey, what up, crew? Crew said Young sound wild. That tease be good as hell. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man. Dame, it shouldn't be on your radar. It should be in hand, bro. Actually, I take that back, Dame. You know what you got to do before you get any of these I'm recommending. Any of these I'm talking about. You know what you got to do. Dutch, Simone, Will, what does Dame have to do before he goes out there and buys anything that we may be talking about? Type it in the chat. Let me know. Does said supposed to smell like New Harlem? All right, let's see. Okay. Definitely get that maple syrup feel to it. All right. Very thick, dense. Got a lot of body on it. Very sweet. It is definitely giving that New Harlem vibe, but it's a little, it's not as bright and aromatic. It's a little darker, denser. Let me see real quick, y'all. So according to this, Naughty Dates is warm and spicy. All right. So according to the list on Fragrantica, it shows cardamom, bergamot, mandarin in the top notes. All right. Dates, coffee, honey, ebony wood, hazelnut, cinnamon. That's one hell of an accord to put together to make a syrup, almost pancake-ish syrup accord. Yeah, I definitely get New Harlem from this. I definitely get it. But I like it. You know? Oh yeah, I like it. It's solid. You know? Am I gonna wear it? Probably not often. But you know what I would wear it with, y'all? Hey, look, this is what you wear. You know what I'm saying? When you spending the night at her place and you expecting to get some treatment in the morning, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and take a shower before you go to bed. Especially on those nights where you're really tired and you ain't gonna do nothing. Take a shower before you go to bed and spray this on. That way, down the line, because everybody says it lasts a long time. All right. When you wake up 8 hours later, even though it's a skin scent, she can smell it if she's all up on you. And you know what happens to people that wake up smelling pancakes and syrup. You know what I'm saying? They get hungry. In which you can ask her for breakfast in bed or breakfast in. We're gonna keep it moving. But there you go, man. Hey, this is good. It's definitely a rendition of New Harlem, or it definitely smells very similar. I'm not gonna say it is, but it smells very similar. It's a little darker. I say darker. It's not as bright and aromatic. It's a little fuller of a scent. The syrup accord is definitely heavier, and it comes across just slightly less aromatic, but definitely strong. Definitely gonna last on clothes, probably a lifetime. On skin, it'll probably get you about 8 to 10 hours. I can agree with that, just off the way it's projected and how it's holding on right now. It's good. It's definitely good. Do I like it? For the price point, it's really good. For the price point, I think it gives you a little twist of the Michael Jordan cologne. And for the price, I think it is a good buy. I wouldn't spend $200 some on the Bond number 9 New Harlem or Harlem, whatever, New Harlem, to get this in a more lighter, more area version. So I think this is great for the price point. For anybody who likes this particular type of fragrance, I think it's good. Gourmand syrup, you know. As a matter of fact, I used to have some body oils. They're no longer behind me over there, but I used to have some body oils that would go well with it from the House Urban line. I think I sent them away. I think I sent them to some people, but yeah, this right here is a gourmand lovers. This would definitely be in one of their collections. I can see plenty of people enjoying this for real. All right. Rafan said, I just sprayed Zerjoff Neo on a tester strip. Am I bugging or is this just a higher quality Banana Republic vintage green? Nah, you got to put it on skin, Rafan. I don't want to hear nothing about nobody talking about some spray it on test strip and then trying to draw a conclusion. Miss me with that shit. All right. If you're going to tell me something about Zerjoff and it ain't on skin, I don't want to hear it. No offense. And this ain't slight at you. I'm just saying, no. Too many of these fragrances, especially on me and my peoples, all right, like it or not, all right, when it goes on our skin, it gives a different vibe completely from what you get on paper. So I don't want to hear that. Tell me what it smells like on skin, all right? The Seraphine Blue backup bottle. You damn right. Sexy pancakes, Simone. You heard me. All right. SB, I'm about to get my vintage green and compare. I got vintage green vibes from this Neo. Okay. And it may be, but put it on skin before you go in. All right. What up, Raph? What's going on, baby? Bit late to the party, but you're still here, man. We're just talking about the sins of Fragomm. I'm going to get to the second sin. We've already talked about arrogance. We're going to talk about pride in a little bit. All right. Sorry, bro. No idea. Y'all say he lies, so I have no clue. No, you good, man. Look, Dust said, I like Neo. I haven't smelt that Banana Republic, so I can't say, but Neo is a green citrusy vibe. Yeah, especially on the dry down. That green starts to come out on my skin for sure. All right, let me see here. Is that what we calling it now, Gems? Treatment? Hey, call it what you will. You know what I'm saying? Hey, me personally, I get into my Luda bag or my Coming to America, and I'll be on that king shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I call it, king shit. All right? Oh, look. Oh, where we at? I missed Sit Bubble, man. I must have missed what he said. Oh, okay. That's what we call it. Yeah. All right. I didn't even like how your voice changed. Quarter. Oh, longevity. Right. Exactly. Yeah. All right. Rafan came back to us. Vid Green is extreme close to Zerjoff Neo. Neo just not as synthetic. Great. All right, cool. All right. And is that on skin, though, Rafan? You still haven't told us on skin. Don't give me no paper results. All right. The only time it looks good on paper is when I was in high school giving my report card. Outside of that, put it on skin for the win, brother. All right. Jump in the corner with him. HBK said La Rhapsody Noir by Dusita made me retire New Harlem. Okay. I've heard of that one, as a matter of fact. Another one I got to try. God, take it. Talking about treatment. Hey, look. Everybody needs a little treatment. But hey, let me get to the second point. So we've already gone over arrogance. So you know what I'm saying? Y'all know how it gets in the community. You know what I'm saying? People just be arrogant for no reason. I don't even get it, man. It's not even. Sometimes I get frustrated talking about it because it's just like, why you bring that asinine over here to this community anyway? But you know, dudes having measuring. You know what I'm saying? Peace measuring contests on here. Well, you know, I got this and I got that. Or, you know, you got, or like I talked about last week, you know what I'm saying? You got the people that inadvertently but directly, visually are measuring their penises in front of you by the collection behind them. You know what I'm saying? They only show the nice, beautiful bottles. Now, did I discuss arrogance pour home? No, I discussed arrogance elixir. All right. To discontinue. We need to discontinue that shit from this community, man. What up, Bo? What's good, baby? But yeah, man, look. So arrogance has always been a big thing. People trying to put others down, people trying to lift themselves up by pushing other people down, you know, from discussions and whatnot. And it is nobody in particular. Sometimes I'll be honest with you, in this community, I'm convinced that there are some people, especially some of us close to us, that come into our lives all the time. I am positive that they're not even aware of what they're doing because they're not doing it from a standpoint of intentional arrogance upon, trying to push their arrogance upon you. I think sometimes they just don't understand how it's coming across to other people, and how minuscule they try and make other people's opinions and decisions and their taste feel. Some people just say, well, I'm just saying, I was there too. Okay, but if we're there, then talk about when you were there. You know what I'm saying? Let's stick to where we are. All right. When we talk about where we're going to go, then definitely tell me about the artisanals and everything else, the designers, the niche and whatnot. But right now I'm speaking to people, there are plenty of people that are beginning of their journey, and why should I not speak to them too? Hell, I enjoy some of these dupes. So yeah, that's it. All right. Rafan said tomorrow I will definitely do so, Jims. All right. I know you're a Zerjov lover. I just recently just joined the club, 450 mil. It's fair to say 400 is Naxos and Decus within cents. Rafan, I need to get my nose on that. Because I'm dying to see what that smells like, man. I'm dying to see what that smells like. A honey. I don't really get a lot of tobacco from Naxos. I get more honey kind of wood, dry down or whatever. I guess you could say it's tobacco in there, but it's nothing I think the tobacco is well blended. You don't really pick it up. But that honey, that almost greenish honey mixed with a candied sugar tuberose, that would be good. I got to get my nose on that for real. All right, Rafan 400 is also with more orange blossom and amber. Okay, I used to call it the white Naxos, so it's okay. Definitely got to see what that's hitting for now. Does say 400. I can see that comparison indeed. All right. It's almost like they took off half of Dickus and half of Naxos for sure. All right. As we say, you can't be arrogant if you got $300 of fragrance with a Temu outfit. Boy, you ain't never lied. I'll put my dunce cap on, Simone. Uncle Larry, what am I drinking, man? Hey, I'm drinking this goddamn the Elemental Pecan Whiskey, baby. It's a pecan whiskey, man. It's good. It is good. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get to the second point. All right, let's go ahead and get to the second point. So, pride and arrogance. So we talked about arrogance, man, and how much of a hindrance it is. All right, let's talk about pride. All right, pride in a lot of cases has been an issue too. All right, too many people wear their pride on their sleeve when they're in these communities, when they're in the chats and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And it's a bit distasteful, you know what I'm saying? It takes away from the experience, your experience and the experience of others. You know what I'm saying? You got pride from the discovery. You got the people that say, I knew them when. I already knew that. You know what I'm saying? You got some that devalue new releases by always referring to their own quality of the discontinued vintage models. Every time you talk about a new release, they talk about something that came out before that's no longer there. Oh man, that new Paco Rabanne, man, they just brought out that new Lucky, man. You know what I'm saying? They got a Lucky Elixir. Yeah, but I got that discontinued whatever, and it'll never be one better than that. Like, okay, calm down. We're gonna talk about what we got, okay? You take that bush over there, yeah. They got this one example to talk about the pride of the signature. People take pride in being the person that smells like so-and-so. You ever heard those reviewers that always say, if you got this, this is going to have you smelling like so-and-so. This is going to have you smelling like a three-piece suit. Man on a mission. I get it when you're doing a review and you're coming across, but man, sometimes when you say it about certain fragrances, it just comes across as a bit arrogant and prideful. You know what I'm saying? It's like why can't some of these dupes do it? You ain't gonna get that from a dupe. You ain't gonna get the sophistication of the blending and whatnot. It's like, bro, I walk by somebody with this and they gonna be like, damn, you smell good. Ain't nobody giving a shit. Ain't nobody gonna walk by and say, boy, you got all that $400 Creed, man. There might be a couple people I might do it, but most people ain't going, no, man. Wearing your pride on your sleeve every time you spray on some cologne. Crazy. Crazy. You know what I'm saying? Now there's pride that you can get in there, but you know, some people get into defensive pride. You know what I'm saying? When you spend $400 a bottle of distilled rain and rare minerals, you know, you start finding more in the fact that you paid hundreds of dollars for a specific style of perfumery, a specific style of perfumery and certain quality of notes. And it's no longer about how it smells or how it smells to other people. It's just about, oh, well, this is quality. You know what I'm saying? You're not this. There's a reason why it's $500 because you get the better quality notes. You get a better quality blend. And it's like, okay, bro, you know, but at the end of the day, does it smell good? Well, it smells good to me. What about the people that you're around? Do they think so? Well, I don't wear it for them. Well, so you stink. So you stink. That's how I take it. Man, get up in front of me and talk about, well, I don't wear it for other people. Oh, okay, so you stink. So you don't get, it's not that you're out here trying to get compliments, but trust me, I don't know too many people that are put on cologne that ain't trying to smell good for other people. All right. That's an asinine discussion. I don't care what they say, y'all. Anybody that tells you that they only wear cologne for themselves, they're liars. Okay. Take it from me, hidden gems. It ain't no hidden fact. They're lying. 99% of the people that wear something are not only wearing it because it smells good to them, they're wearing it because it smells good to other people. Otherwise, they would wear it and never tell you about it. Or some would just wear it in certain situations and whatnot. But if they're wearing it out in public and whatnot, I don't care what no. You can argue me, you know, argue with your mama because you can argue me all you want to. I don't give a shit. I'm telling you right now, they want to smell good for other people. It's a fact. All right. I don't care if you're married, got a girlfriend, you're dating, or hoping to get a date. All right. You putting on cologne, you're trying to impress someone other than yourself. You might be trying to impress yourself, but at the same time, you're trying to impress someone other than that, especially if you're stepping outside. So miss me with that bullshit. Does set the mandarin and honey and 400 is nice. I gotta get my nose on it. Good God, Uncle Larry, yes, bro. Hey, it is a good whiskey, man. Pecan blended, it's sweet, vanilla and pecan, beautiful. That was released in 2021. JTC was released in 2018 exclusively for Harvey Nichols, along with the K-Bridge and Italica. Hey, always leave it up to Raph, man. That's why I love this guy being in the chat. He gonna give you the facts, all right? He gonna give you the facts. Raph, the Fragrance Dictionary, the Fragrance Encyclopedia, real talk. Hey, what up, man? What's going on, baby? What's going on? All right. So 2019, we created an exclusive perfume for Qatar. All right, with Swarovski crystals and Qatar flag. All right, we use Easel for that exclusive bottle. Okay. All right. Send the 7 mil of that, Rap. That's what I'm talking about. Send that 400 to your boy, please. Let that be one of the next ones we talk about, please. Does say, I like compliments. I do wear fragrance for yourself, but I like compliments. You damn right. Thank you. Our world said, why everyone's sending me DMs? You already know why, man. Raph, I get that. Just Thursday when I received it and sprayed it, that's what it reminded me of on skin. It's a beautiful fragrance, and I can't wait to put it to work this spring. I'm looking forward to putting it to work if I can give me a sample, all right? Because I ain't buying nothing without sampling it first nowadays. Look, that's how I'm teasing Ralph because Easel is non-USA. Dang. All right, Ralph, so I love you. Love JTC 400. It's one of your favorite Xerjoffs of all time. All right, nice. Let me guess. Hey, world, was Dutch one of the DMers? Was Dutch one of the DMers? Yeah. That's so damn messy. All right. But yeah, man. Hey, look. You know how it is, man. Look, the pride and arrogance, you know what I'm saying? People that come in and they think that something is of lesser value because it doesn't have a certain price point. It's crazy. All right. Synthetic natural, it don't matter. If it's a fragrance and you like it and you wear it, don't matter what the price point is on it. All right. If you like it and it smells good, then it's a good fragrance. All right. As long as it ain't doing nothing to your skin or whatnot, then you good. You know what I'm saying? It's too many people out here wearing these fragrances, getting compliments, enjoying it, having a good time, talking about how good it is. And at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Some of these things are less than $100, they $60, like the Aromatics line. This Naughty Dates, hey, New Harlem in a bottle for $60. Okay, worth the price. Worth the price. It's gonna get you what New Harlem got you, a little deeper, a little darker, and we're gonna go from there. Hold up. World got nothing to do with price point. It's all about materials. Oh, here we go. The materials. All right. I wouldn't even call you out, but hey, look, you the only one to talk about, you the only one to bring up the fact that, like I told y'all, hit dog hollers. All right. But anyway, all right. You're looking at the price point. You know, I offered him a chance to get on screen, but he don't want to get on screen. You know, so I brought it up as a discussion point. Wasn't gonna bring him into it, but hey, it is what it is now. All right. Hey, I got you, Rafan. Hey, send me a message so that I can respond tonight after the live. Look at Sean. Sean eating this up, man. You was eating this up this morning, and y'all was trying to get this started this morning. I was just trying to sit back and enjoy the darn video, man. Y'all so messy. Y'all so messy. You know what I'm saying? Look, HBK, world. I got my nose on that on past and present Vietnam. Ain't gonna lie, it kind of floored me. Explain that, bro. Explain that. Used to come in 100 mil, but since it's now not exclusive, now it comes in the 50. Okay. Bro, drinking that Kumbaya Haterade. Nah, I ain't drinking no Kumbaya Haterade. I'm talking about the problem that you be exhibiting sometimes. And it is what it is, but you're not the only one. All right. Too many people hold their own resentment for whatever their previous purchase have been over everybody else's head. Like I said, this being $60, whether or not it's using synthetic or naturals, doesn't matter. If it's a good fragrance and people like smelling and wearing it, then it's a good fragrance. All right. And there's nothing else to it. When people talk about how good it is their opinion. And at the end of the day, you world or anybody else, who are you to disagree with them? All right, you have your opinion, they have theirs. You know what I'm saying? And too many people are buying this. Too many people are buying these other ones. Too many people are disagreeing with you at this point, and they are saying that shit is good. It's just not your preference, and that's fine. But it doesn't mean it's low quality. Quality is determined by the person who purchases it. Quality is determined by the person who wears it. All right. Now, it would be so different if so many people would come in this space and they would say to me, but you know, there's a whole lot less to me. And even if they do say to me, it lasts for all of 2 comments and whatnot. And then all of a sudden it becomes, y'all ain't experienced it. Y'all don't know. As if they know what we know. You know, all of a sudden, if you're not agreeing with them, then it becomes, well, you don't know any better. Okay. All right. You know, if you're not agreeing with them on how naturals are better or whatnot, then you just don't know. You don't know what you're talking about. You haven't experienced this level of perfumery. And that's fine. All I know is that the perfumes that I'm smelling, that I've got my nose on, the ones I bought and got sent, the ones I've said are good. You know, if you don't like them, that's fine. Just say that. But don't try to convince me and other people that they're not good. All right. Rare Reef is a good fragrance. All right. Is it a dupe? Does it lack creativity? Some could say so. I think it was well put together. I think adding additional citrus at the beginning, giving it a little musky, a little Arabic musk in the end, was a nice little twist to it that made it different enough to be worth the purchase. I think it was a great fragrance. I think it still is. I still wear it. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we know you are hollering like it ain't nothing, hollering in the chat, hollering from the sideline. Because look, it's funny. It's funny because I always allow people to come up to the platform. If you got something to say, just come on. But he ran. He ran. If he on business, then I guess he clocked out early because I gave him an opportunity to clock in. It's his off day, Dave. It's his off day. He didn't want to talk about it. Never once have you said anything about anyone's collection. Like my husband's been going, world, boy, deflect all you want to. Anyway, and again, this ain't about him. This is about so many in the space. It's about so many people in the space. He just happens to be our brother in the community that we go head to head about this stuff all the time. But hey, it is what it is. All right. But like I was saying, man, at the end of the day, fragrance is fragrance. All right. Now, in anybody's collection, any reviewer's collection, you're going to have plenty of them that they're going to love, like, hate, and regret. Right. But it's about their experience with the fragrance. All right. It ain't about whether or not it's natural. It ain't about whether or not it fits the price. It's about their enjoyment of the wear. Okay. I will be honest with you. If you ask me, let's see. All right. Take, for instance, here we go. If you ask me, would I choose Neo over what I think it was Rafan? Yeah, what Rafan was talking about, the Banana Republic. I would choose Neo all day. All right, all day. Why? Because on skin, I like the way this dries down. It doesn't simply dissipate. It actually dries down into 3 different layers of a creation. I like how you start off with the citrusy opening and eventually it molds into a rather green feeling fragrance. I like that. And I don't think that you're going to get that quality from Banana Republic. But does that mean that Banana Republic's is shit? No. Just means that I prefer this one, which is why I bought this one. All right. And I prefer this one, which is why I will not run over there and buy Banana Republic. But I'm sure that Banana Republic is good. I'm sure there's a plenty, a multitude of people that have purchased that fragrance and have probably gotten compliments, probably gotten quite a few people that walked up to them and said, hey, this smells good, and it is what it is. But, hey, let me go ahead and play one other thing for you, y'all. Let's go ahead and see this real quick. Let's check it out. All right, man. For everybody who thinks I'll just be up here capping about whether or not my coworkers like the fragrances or whatnot, hey, here we go. It's all for you. Lee, so that Safari Breeze, what you thought about it? The one I let you smell yesterday, man?
Immaculate.
Immaculate.
I love it. Cologne and perfume, man. And me and my girlfriend, she wears a lot of expensive perfumes. I'm into it. That's one of the best I've smelled and wore.
All right. KJ, what'd you think about that grapefruit Safari one? No, the one from yesterday.
That one was decent, but I like whatever that is.
You like this one?
Yes, this is true.
That's true.
On me.
Hey, Josh, which one? Hey, you like both of them, but
this one, yeah, I need this.
hey, y'all already see? And of course, my man, hey, which you didn't smell the one from yesterday though. Okay, but you like the frostbite.
How much?
Hey, I think it's like real time. Y'all hear? Hey, I already got 3 requests and come on that mark. But yeah, hey, so here you go. For anybody that wanted to know, what I tell y'all on that live is real. Hey, frostbite, Safari Breeze.
Hey, I'm telling you, man. Hey. Safari Breeze. 3 days of wearing it, 3 days of compliments, and people literally come up to me asking me, how much? Can you give me a bottle? So, anybody that wants to say, hey, I'm shilling and whatnot. So be it. So be it. Sounds like a little jealousy because you already saw it from their mouth. Ain't no scripts. I asked them. They said they loved it. That and frostbite. So yeah, man, that's it. You know what I mean? Like, hey, we just got to get over the comparison, man. We here to enjoy fragrances, no matter what it is. Here we go. The ugly ass bottle being shielded every day. I don't follow trends, and that's fine. Don't follow the trend. You like stuff that smells like it came out of a rear end, and that's cool. I get it. I get it. There are some that smells good to me too, but it ain't everyday wear, and I don't wear it around everybody. So it is what it is. Like I said, but I employ you. I want to see where you walking around getting compliments for some of that stuff that you over there trying to pass up on people. And I ain't talking about these essential harmony. No, let's not go there. I'm talking about the other stuff that you swear by, the naturals. So let me know. Let me know. Hey, no, it sounds like you got her. Why am I even responding? The fact that he's in my chat responding to this obviously is that he got butt hurt because somebody sent him a DM that, hey, I'm talking. And here's the thing. I didn't even call him out, but we're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. So I can't speak in this space. I can't give my opinion. So you didn't expect me to say something in return? I thought that's how you have good banter. Isn't that what that is, y'all? It's not banter if only one person says something and the other person doesn't respond. Is this not a response? Okay, all right. Bo, what's up? Y'all need to try Cruz del Sur #1. Man, look, if you're talking about the original one that came out, I heard about that one. I talked to Ralph about that, and he told me don't do it. He said, if you ain't ready to try that, all that, it looks like could be good. But when he told me that it's very animalic, I mean, like, it could be seen as distastefully animalic, I had to pull back from it, man. But it's still available. I'm willing to get my nose on it in a decant, but I don't know about no full bottle. That one has me up in the ends. I'm not sure, baby. Ralph, tell us Xerjoff 1 through 7 collection. I was looking at them on their website and never heard or seen them, but they seem very interesting. Yeah. Does say Cruz del Sur 1 is fire. You prefer 2 personally? Yeah, I heard 2 was good, man. I heard 1 was good from a couple of people, but then I had to look back and remember what style of fragrances they like. And although I was inclined to buy it because I saw it somewhere for like 180, 160 or something like that, maybe it was on Joma Shop or something like that, I started buying and I was just like, wait a second, let me call up my Xerjoff rep, all right? And let me see what he thinks about it. What would he say? And based on the information that he gave me, I had to say the nay no, my brother. I had to say the nay no, my damie. All right. Ooh, no need to cuss, world. No need to cuss, world. No, yeah, you can try and, yeah. What are we doing? What are we doing here? You can try and spin it however you want to, all right? Dubai releases reform. Oh, 1 through 7. Hold up. Let me see something. Xerjoff. I want to see this. 1. Did y'all say 1 through 7? Okay, let me see here. I'm going to just go to the Xerjoff. Let me see. 1 through 7 collection. All right. I'm curious in looking up this, man. Let's go. Let me see. All right, so 1 through 7. Oh shit. Xerjoff got like Yeah, they got a lot on here. Hold on one second, y'all. I'm trying to pull it up. Let me see. Share screen. Let me see here. Man, I cannot find 1 through 7. Let me see here. Is there a particular title it's under? I see the P's. Damn. Search, I've got a lot of stuff. Oh, there we go. 1 through 7 Parfum. Ah, the Parfum line. Ah, I'm curious. So you got 1 Parfum in here. Nice aromatic, fresh, spicy green. All right. Let's take a look at that. Bergamot, lavender, neroli, basil in the top. Pink pepper, coriander, warm wood, and thyme. Patchouli, oak moss, amber, and musk. Yeah. That actually looks pretty nice, man. A Neo-esque or a Kobe. Not no, because Neo is bergamot and when Kobe is that shit on. But yeah, that looks interesting. That looks like it would have a good dry down too. Okay. Let's see here. Let me get back to where we were. Did I scroll past it? What's going on? I guess it automatically took me up. Hold on one second. I want to go back and see what these other parfums look like, man. That's interesting. Dubai collection. Parfum 2. Fruity, powdery, floral, sweet, musky, warm, spicy. Okay, a little passion fruit, cardamom, peach, lemon, osmanthus, violet, amber, vanilla, leather, musk, and oud. Okay. Okay. That looks hella unisex, but it looks like it could be good, especially with that leather in the dry down. It's got to be a sweet leather. Vanilla, leather, a little amber in the mid, so you know it's going to carry on. And then, of course, some oud. Depending on the style of oud, if it's a woody oud, sweet oud, white, soft oud, that should be interesting. Yeah, man. Hey, because yeah, Dutch. I'm gonna start doing them because, truth be told, I think more people need to understand that you know the more you do the more you share with people the reality of the world that they don't live in. Let's be honest. There's a lot of people claiming to touch grass, but just because you touch a grass don't mean you're touching the right grass. There's a lot of people outside, but ain't having no conversations with people concerning fragrance. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. Everybody likes to shortcut on the statements, but truth be told, people talk about touching grass, but when you touch grass, do you talk about fragrance? What do you talk about? I see people that be having videos of them touching grass and don't be saying a damn thing to nobody, walking through entire parties with the camera up in the air. I don't see a handshake. I don't see a "what's good, my boy." None of that. Just walking through a whole party or a whole scene for 5 to 10 minutes. Ain't said a word to nobody, but then be out in the field. I get it. You out in the field, but hell, are you working? If you're not having a conversation around this stuff, then you're not working. You know what I'm saying? Your experience is minimized because part of the experience of being in Fragomm is about relating to others, talking to others. You know what I'm saying? Not just knowing fragrances, but knowing fragrances and knowing how other people feel about them or being able to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So it's a big part. Ralph said you can place an order by contacting Xerjoff Dubai Boutique directly or by contacting Plethora, all right, our Middle Eastern distributor, all right. Wait, so can you order all Xerjoff exclusive releases like that? That is the question. I know, Rock Boy. Hey, it's just sit in the water. It's like, hey, do you like it? If you don't, leave it be. It's not your taste. That's cool. Everything ain't for everybody. It is what it is, huh? All right, Cruz del Sur 2 is the one for you. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Is it this one though, Rafal? Is it this one? Is it this collection right here? Are these the ones? Someone let me know. All right. Oh, you're telling me to type in UAE collection. All right, hold on one second. Let me just go back. Because I don't think it lets me. Oh, so this ain't it. Okay. Hold on one second. Let's see here. All right. In the boutiques tab, you will see the notes. All right, let's see. All right, confirm. Yes, I speak English, baby. Let's see. UAE. What the hell is use? I didn't say no damn use. I don't know what's going on, y'all. All right. Bro, that was them. I was looking at them. What are y'all tripping? This is literally what I was just looking at, y'all. Y'all acting like I didn't know what I was doing. I was literally looking at the perfumes in here. All right, let's get back down here where we were. All right. Because some of these do look intriguing. So, Dutch, you said you're the one that you want. Okay, you said that you wanted to look at number 5. That's the one that interests you. All right. Let's see. David said, I have a sample of Cruz del Sur too. It's nice, but I'm not crazy about how creamy, almost like tonic it is on me. And Cruz del Sur 2, the one that has the milky note or whatnot? I believe so. All right, man. Please let me know. Number 5 is intriguing. All right, so we got vanilla, sweet, woody, amber, aromatic, soft, spicy, rose, citrus, warm, spicy, and caramel. Let's see what we got here. All right, top notes, pink pepper, coriander, bergamot, saffron, and dried fruits. Nice, interesting. All right, middle notes, caramel, rose, and oud. And in the base notes, tonka bean, ambergris, cedarwood, vanilla, oak moss, and moss. Interesting. Okay. Okay, all right. I like that. That looks like it could be interesting. Now, with the oak moss and the dry down, I wonder what type of turn that's going to give the dry down a little bit. Is it going to enhance the cedar? Is it going to enhance the woody or the earthy nature or what? But I'm curious to see what this caramel, because typically when you got caramel in there, it's going to give it some density and some sweetness. And the dry fruits, oh my God, I love it when dry fruits are added to certain accords, certain blends. I am curious to see what this is going to smell like too. I'm intrigued too, Dutch. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm intrigued too, Rafan. I'm intrigued. I love the pineapple apple mango combo with that musk and the green leaves. Yeah, man. All right, let me see here. Number 5, probably my holy grail, like Sketchbook P13. All right. Mary said, yeah, that end of field review is the real deal. I'm telling you, man, it's good to get out there and just ask. Just ask questions. Get a feel for what people really like and why. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do one where I go up and ask some more detailed questions. But yeah, man, it was good. A good feedback. Number 7 has a coconut that's alluring on steroids. Let's see what we got. All right, number 7. Let's see what it looks like. Man, why does this thing keep taking me up there? Oh, something similar: vanilla, sweet, woody, amber, aromatic. Okay, let's see what we got here. Is that not the same one that we just looked at? Oh, that's number 5. Why did it take me back there? Rafan wants to know if they can order on US. No, you have to go online and go to the UAE, baby. You have to go and then you have to call the boutique, the UAE boutique, call them and place the order with them. Oh, wait, what? So wait, maybe I misread that. So you're telling me, Raf, you can actually. Oh, okay. We can order them here, but you have to contact the UAE location. Yeah, you have to contact UAE person. Okay, all right. Man, look, it looks fire, Rafan. I want to see 7. That's what I want to see. Since they're talking about the coconut look and whatnot, I want to see this one: citrus, vanilla, sweet coconut, powdery. Huh. I might have to call about number 5. No, I don't think they're cloning this. I don't think they're cloning this. And even if they were, I'm definitely going to buy the original OG. You already know. Let me see here. It's good. A lot of sleepers in that Shooting Stars collection. All right. Let me see here. Aerodol. Red Hoba. Yeah. Udin overdose. You know, that's crazy. I got Udin. I love Udin. And yet I still haven't got my nose on Udin overdose. That is freaking insane. Simone. All right, man. You about to furnish your shop. Peace and blessing. Talk to you later, sis. Talk to you later, man. All right, so number 7, grapefruit coconut pear, Kashmiran incense, orris, Madagascar, vanilla. All right, y'all. We back at it? There we go. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of curious to see what this does too. I want to know what that incense and orris is going to do to that pink grapefruit and coconut vibe in the beginning. That number 5 and number 7, yeah. Let me write these down, baby, because I'm dying to see what that is. All right. UAE number 5 and number 7. Yeah, those look intriguing. Honestly. Hold on, let me see. And we did 1 through 4. Or no, we did 1, 2. I think we did 1, 2, 3, and 5. Let me see what 4 looks like. Dates, chamomile, pomados, bitter almond, Alabama, cypriol oil, labdanum, and saffron. That's interesting. You know what? Nowadays, I be wanting to see like how certain notes blend together. I always like figuring out how certain accords come together and whatnot. And in some of this, like I'm interested to see what is pomerose, what is chamomile. I've smoked chamomile in several fragrances, but I want to see how it reacts, how it blends with dates. That's one of the things one of the joys I find in going out there and just sampling stuff, going to stores and everything. I love just being able to experience different blends, man. Like bitter almond in certain fragrances does certain things. I know they got it in like Pegasus and Pegasus exclusive. I like how it's blended in there. Chamomile, I got one in one of the Mason Yusufs I got. I love how it feels on there, almost because it's in there. It's chamomile and a tea, and so it's really interesting. It gives it a different feel. But man, I'm curious to see how this is. Cypriol oil, man, sometimes that gives the fragrance an animalistic nature to it in some case. But yeah, I'm curious to see what this does. That's number 4. All right. Go to number 5, and then let's check out number 6. Why not? HBK says it's really good. It's good, man. Liked it a lot. All right, yeah. Yeah. What was it? It was one that World told me to try out. I got to go meet up with Charm to get my nose on it. But Charm City, he swears by it. And part of me hates that I missed that opportunity, but your boy was low on funds. Your boy was low on funds from several things, from saving up to go on trips, from buying other fragrances, and from a couple of concerts, bruh, when he gave me that window for World. What was that one fragrance that you told me about that Charm got and I didn't get a chance to get it? I read the notes and I'm still intrigued by it. I got to meet up with Charm soon to get my nose on it. I don't think everything that World talks about smells like beaver ass. That's just a joke. That's just a running joke to him because several have, But, there's some that I went on the website that he told me about that I wrote them down. I got these little sticky notes everywhere for fragrances that I've been trying to try. I need to put them all on a spiral and just check them off as I'm able to try them or as I'm able to buy them. Oh, wait, hold on. So I've only tried the first, past, and present. Was that the one rose forward like a beautiful, sharp, musky rose? Hey. Ravon said, plug me in when you figure it out, Gems. I want that number before you're out. I got you. And Raph, we're going to reach out to Raph. Number 5. Yeah, that number 5 before you're, man, that's what I'm thinking. All right. Dutch said, Oud Overdose is amazing to you, like a lemon ginger tobacco inside coffee. Man, I got to try it. I've been to a couple of stores. I think I tried it once and I just don't remember because I was trying on so many other things. But man, I got to get on skin, bro, for real. That Dries Van Noten chamomile satin is good, man. Marcy was talking about that the other day. I sent you a picture. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. Bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. That Dukan. Man, I can't wait. I'm gonna pop over at Charm's house to go smell that. Those notes really looked fire. No lie. I'm still wanting to smell them. Honestly, I want to. No, we know, bro. We know, but it's a joke because it's been a joke after this dude. One day I think it was Dutch that put it in the chat. He put it in the chat. Oh, something about World be smelling beaver's ass. And then World goes out on IG. World goes out on IG, y'all, and then post a fragrance that in the notes column, if you go to Fragrantica or something, it said Beaver's butt or something like that. It said Beaver's bottom or something like that. And I was just like, yo, this dude for real. And since then, we've been talking about this dude like smelling beaver's butt. You know what I'm saying? We can't forget that. You know what I'm saying? That's always gonna stick, World. It's always gonna stick. Always. Yeah, man. Dutch too. Yeah, man. I'm telling you. All right. So Raph said 5 of these 7 perfumes were made by the same perfumer. The collection is exceptional. I'm gonna check it out. Hey, Rafal, we both gonna check them out. I'm thinking 5 and 7 will definitely be for the right price. For the right price, they're going to be within the collection for sure. HBK, you got to be a fan of Jasmine for that one. I missed out on. Okay, attitude. All right. That boy Dutch over there laughing at his work, between that hypothermia and everything else. This dude. David said both Zerjoff, both Ralph and Oda Erica made me want to get Via Cavour. Yeah, man, they got me. It's on the list, man. I keep pushing it back, but it's on the list. It's on the list, you know what I'm saying? And go, I got to get it. I got to get it. If you're a fan of Castoreum beaver tail oil, is just Castoreum cranked up, like I've said. Would you prefer beaver or whole throw up or well throw up? Man, look. Whichever one smells best to me after it's been what is it? Tinctured and cleaned up a bit. I wouldn't care. If it smells good and ain't messing with my health, I'm good. Either one. Whichever one smells best. All right. But yeah, man, no, look, for real. Getting back to the point, all right, we've been toured and whatnot, like I said, man, Fragomm, you got some people that are gonna like different stuff. You got people that are going to, have certain preferences and whatnot, certain notes and everything. Yeah, well, throw up is crazy, right? But the truth of the matter is, there should be there should be a exception. You know what I'm saying? Where an acceptance, should I say, of everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, just take it with a grain of salt. When we get up here, we talking about clones. Hey, some of these clones, I ain't gonna lie, man. Jesus, this teased me. Now that it's on the dry down, smells a little more synthetically wood. It's synthetic. It does smell a little synthetic in nature. Hold on. It's a little woody. Let's see. What is this, man? What is this feeling? Because some of the sweetness is gone. Yeah, you're really just getting a patchouli, like a softly sweet patchouli with a fair hovering of tea on it. It's still good for what it's worth. It's still good to wear. Man, I ain't gonna lie, I still like it. I still like it. This is good, man. I would encourage anybody to go out there and get their nose on it. All right. Get your nose on it. For me, I'm glad I was sent it. Now, 90 Dates is good for what it is. Me personally, I wouldn't have bought it, as far because it is a date night style fragrance, or should I say a morning after fragrance. You know what I'm saying? But for me, that style of perfumery, syrup, syrupy pancakes and whatnot, it's not what I want to smell like on a date. Honestly, as much as I appreciate Angel Share, I've never been a big Angel Share fan. I had the bottle and sold it to someone. And it was partially overhyped. I think it was good for what it provided, but it was overhyped. And although it is a good fragrance, I just couldn't wear it on a date. It was very boozy, but it was just overly sweet too. I didn't like it too much, But again, not that it's not good. It's just not for me, man. TikTokers and certain people in the IG space, they love this thing. They love it. Again, my boy Noor Ali calls it, what do you call it? Sexy pancakes, naughty pancakes, something like that. Bro, it's good, but yeah, this ain't my bag. Yeah, this ain't my bag. You know what? As good as it is, I might do a giveaway with that. Oh wait, no, I ain't doing no giveaway. I just thought about it. We'll see. Let me see here. HBK said, I just sprayed that past and present Vietnam on my arm. Old lady about to be pissed. He said, yes, HBK. They don't understand. It's something you have to commit to figuring out. Yeah, but if the people around you ain't figuring it out, I don't know. It's interesting. Look, it's weird. I get it, but it's weird. Something that you have to figure out, and then the people around you got to figure out. That sounds crazy when referring to fragrances that we're trying to wear outside. But it is what it is. All right. Posted your 5-year-old smelling some skunk the other day. She loves that she can pick up the vanilla. Most would run from skunk, but when it's blended right, it's lovely. Skunk? What exactly is skunk? Not even sure what that is. Interesting. So it basically smells like the New Harlem got it. Yeah. I got to head. All right, David, man. We'll holler later. I'm about to wrap it up anyway. Look, Dave said, I think that's the recollection. The recollection gems got, but I haven't heard that at all. Nah, it is. It is definitely New Harlem. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely very similar. Dave, no, he's another one who follows the trend. Oh, no, bro. No, I've hit you personally on certain ones. I know. Boy, you follow trends. You follow trends. It's all right. Check out Forbidden Flower from Orige. All right. Let me see. Forbidden Flower. Next thing you know, Dutch is going to call it Hidden Jasmine or give it some funky name. Forbidden Flower. Orige. All right. And I've heard a lot of people talk about that house. Hey, all right. The dark woody shit been getting me going lately. All right. Yeah, man. Every once in a while, you do need to switch it up. Bortnikov Spanish Honey. Hey, look. I'm getting into the house of Bortnikov soon. Dame, stop it. Why do they call it a skunk blend? That's insanity. I was just talking about Spanish honey on my live earlier with, okay. Well, hey, y'all, man. Hey, again, you know what I'm saying? We're going to do better, man. We're going to do better. Like I said, sometimes I think there's a lot of people in the community that don't understand how they're coming across to others. For us, we can take a joke. We gonna throw one back at you, whether it be on live or on a post, whatever. But it's important to be wary of that when you got new people in here. But y'all, hey, look, as always, appreciate y'all for coming through. All right, let me get this off of here. You know what I'm saying, so you can see my bright, beautiful face. All right. Man, appreciate y'all for coming out and hanging with your boy tonight. You know what I'm saying? Now that football season is over, you already know where I'm going to be in the evenings, all right? Might switch it up to a little bit earlier. This 8 o'clock was kind of because I had some family things to do, Sunday fun day, family fun day. But, yeah, man. But, again, thank y'all for coming out. I know y'all could be anywhere but here, but you chose to be here with us, and for that, we are forever grateful. Man, look. Check out the aromatics line. We're going to finish up. We're going to wrap up the rest of them this week. All right, sometime this week. But today you got my review of Naughty Dates. Nice for the price. Still, again, New Harlem. Very similar to New Harlem. So, take it how you want to. But definitely a good blend. Definitely not synthetic, not screechy like some of the previous clones have been. And we'll go from there. But, hey, with all that being said, all right, let every sip be a sip of inspiration, and let every sniff lead to a new discovery, man. Hey, appreciate y'all for coming out and spending some time with your boy. Until the next one. All right. We'll see you later. Peace. Yeah. call you because I got some questions and whatnot. But hey, appreciate it, everybody. Shout out to my boy for being here this morning. Even though he didn't want to come here, yeah, appreciate him coming through.